morning everyone. I am Tamanna Sultana from Kakatiya Government College Autonomous, Hanamkonda district. Today we are here to give a Jignasa Student Project from Department of Physics on the topic Data Transmission through Light using Li-Fi Futuristic Technology. Project students are myself, K. Sushmita, K. Trisha, J. Rajakrishna, G. Ravikiran and R. Deepika. So the statement of the problem is Li-Fi, light fidelity, is a wireless communication technology which uses visible light, infrared radiation and ultraviolet radiation for data transmission. In this process of communication, the main components are LED, light emitting diode or IR sensor, infrared sensor or UV sensor, that is ultraviolet sensor as sources, photo detector receiver, LDR, modulation driver and signal processing.
And coming to the advantages of the Li-Fi technology, the main advantages of the Li-Fi technology is the transmission of the data which can be achieved up to 1000 gigabytes per second. Whereas in Wi-Fi we are achieving right now is 6G. So by the futuristic communication, it is a futuristic communication technology. And there are some challenges which are deployed in like line of sight dependency and which is not functionality in darkness. And aligned object. And there we are certainly used two components which are receiver and transmitter. There are LCD and LCDR respectively. So we all know that the LDR is a photo diode device whose resistance varies with the intensity of light. As we know that the distance is increases, the resistance is increases. So by this we can understand that hence the distance covered by the Li-Fi is limited. And the external light is incident on it, hence the LCR responsible also is changing our study as whose receiver is responding for with the incident of light. And review of the lecture. Nowadays we are using mobile phones and Wi-Fi net so we are only dependent on the Wi-Fi. So the Wi-Fi is actually using the radio waves as medium of transmission. The speed of the Wi-Fi is generally like in different spectrum like 2G, 2.4G gigahertz and 5G gigahertz, etc. So they are covering larger areas within the multiple rooms. But in the Li-Fi technology, we have to limited for certain room only as per the light we have been getting.
Next.
Wi-Fi versus Li-Fi.
And sorry. Li-Fi versus Li-Fi. The energy consumed by the Wi-Fi is more than the Li-Fi consumes because the Wi-Fi routers require more energy as compared to Li-Fi. So here by using the light waves and the coming of Li-Fi, light waves are including the IR and UV rays that can be used through medium of the transmission of the Li-Fi, which can consume the less energy compared to Wi-Fi. And the frequency board is a 432 770 teragigahertz per second, and this covered by the light source, so emitted by therefore it covers the limited region.
Working principle. Li-Fi is a Wi-Fi. It uses light instead of radio waves to send information. It works modulation, reception and decoding. Modulation, LED light intensity is modulated very high speed to encode binary data, zeros and ones. Reception, a photo detector receives the modulated light signal and converts them back into electrical signal. Decoding, the electrical signal are then processed and converted into usable digital information. Components of Li-Fi. The component of Li-Fi: LED light source, photo detector, modulation driver, signal processing unit. LED light source functions as the transmitter. Photo detector acts as a receiver. It captures modulated light and converts into the electrical signal. Modulation driver modulates the LED light source to encode data. signal processing unit to decode the required light signal into a readable format. Spectrum used. Wi-Fi operates in the visible spectrum in the range of 430 to 770 tetrahertz, as well as infrared and ultraviolet bands. The visible light spectrum is 10,000 times larger than the radio frequency spectrum used by Wi-Fi. Data transmission rates. Theoretically, Wi-Fi can achieve speed of up to 100 gigabyte in the laboratory condition. In real world scenarios, speeds are typically 1 to 3 gigabytes depending on hardware and environmental factors.
To conduct a study of an experiment performed on the circuit, we are using UNM, IR receiver, LED, breadboard, photoresistor, LDR, batteries. LED will act as the data transmitter. LDR has a data receiver. As the light hits the LDR, higher the voltage on R2, as it lowers the resistance of LDR. For transmitter, a button is added as this button is pressed, LED is turned on, and on the receiver side voltage has passed a certain threshold and LED is turned on, and like that data is transmitted. Experiment values of the analysis of data. Distance are increases, voltage increases, the current will be decreases, and resistor will be increases. Analysis of data. Variation of photocurrent with wavelength in LDR. Wavelength changes, photocurrent will be changes. Analysis of data. As distance increases, intensity of illumination light decreases. Hence resistance increases, voltage drop increases. As wavelength changes, photocurrent changes. Properties of LDR are also sensitive to color of light. Findings. Due to variation in distance, LDR response will also change, hence decoding circuit. Decode is in different way and lead to errors data. Key factors. Bidirectional communication. Energy efference. No electromagnetic interference.
Potential applications of Wi-Fi. Some of the potential applications of technology includes healthcare and aviation to IoT, underwater communication.
So at last we conclude with some potential applications like indoor high-speed data networks, hospitals, underwater communication, automotive, smart cities, and in view of above applications, Wi-Fi technology will become very popular. At last we can also conclude from our project that as distance increases, the illuminity of light decreases and hence the resistance also increases. Whereas wavelength changes with also photocurrent. That is the properties of LDR are also sensitive for the color of light. From the project we have also learned that distance coverage is dependent on wavelength, distance of transmitter and resistor. So with our project we have worked a lot to increase the technology of Wi-Fi development. Thank you.